Hi, this is going to be a follow-up to a video that I uploaded yesterday concerning the difference between roleplay and storytelling, because I think there is a crucial, vital difference that I didn't mention in that video. You will find the link to that video on screen, and you will also find a link on screen taking you to the sadness of not role-playing in a tabletop role-playing game. When you play a tabletop role-playing game, you are accomplishing something that is not possible in any other form of entertainment because of the immersion that comes forth through roleplay. Not even in video games can you achieve this way of actually experiencing the adventure. When someone cannot tell the difference between roleplay and telling a story or having a conversation, that person is pretty much giving away that they have absolutely no clue what roleplay is all about. When you tell a story, you are telling a story about characters and worlds distant from you. You are telling a story about those characters, about those worlds. When you are having a conversation, you are having a conversation about those characters and those worlds. When you role play, you are those characters living in those worlds, going through adventures. You are not talking about someone else. You are those heroes. You are those villains. You are experiencing those moments. You are taking action. You are not acting. It is not a performance. You are there. You embody the sort of setting, the sort of adventure, the sort of module, anything that has to do with that particular experience. You are actually experiencing the experience. You're not talking about it. You are there. You are the character. You are taking action. And so a role play session becomes unlike any other thing. There is nothing, no form of entertainment that comes close to the journeys that you undertake when you roleplay. I hope that through these videos, all of those players that have been playing for so long, years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, can now finally realize that they have been living a lie implanted by a misconception of the original Dave Arneson concept because of the Gygaxian distortion. But also further on ahead, that's what I mentioned in my video where I talk about the difference between roleplay and storytelling by adjudicating the concepts of storyteller, telling a story, to things that have nothing to do with that, to things related to actual roleplay. So now you can stop experiencing those lies. You are not there because you are distancing yourself from those amazing settings, because you are telling a story about those settings instead of actually living within those settings during that time within the session. Now, this video is for intelligent people. I am not trying to convince anyone who considers tabletop role-playing games to be an excuse to smoke weed or to eat while role-playing. There are some awful people that just gather for that. They say, I am a role player and I have been playing for 30 years, for 40 years. Just ask Shoner or Big Bad RPG. How many times have they seen, I have been playing tabletop role-playing games for 30 years, for 40 years? And they are basically having a conversation, telling stories. They have been having luncheons. They are eating. I want my character to. I'm slurp, 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 slurp. Okay, I want my character. No, no. Can my character? Can my character do this? Can my character do that? And the game master slurp, 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 slurp. Okay, so you're kind of like moving through the desert, kind of like yeah, moving around somewhere around there. And so what do you do? Yes, that is beneath you, that is below you. You are not in that category, if you respect the hobby and yourself, when you actually want to role play in a tabletop role playing game, you're going to be role playing. Sure, you can have those moments if you want to have your luncheons and your excuses to smoke pot or who knows what while playing role playing games. You're not actually role playing, you're kidding yourself. Be more honest about it. When someone asks you if you have been playing a tabletop role playing game, just tell them, not exactly. We're kind of like just eating and we're smoking something. And every now and then we roll the dice, we ask questions, we have a conversation, we tell stories, but we don't actually role play. Be honest. Why be so dishonest about it? If you're fine with it, just tell them how it is. Some people will not do that because they fall into agitated denial. Their ego is so great, so big, that they are not willing to accept that they haven't been role playing this entire time. So it's all about that. If you want to role play, actually role play. If you want to do something else, do it. Do whatever you want with tabletop role playing games, but be honest about it, because there are actually people who want to role play, who want to learn about role playing games, who actually want to role play. That's it. Don't lie to them, telling them that it's telling a story or that role play is acting. You do not need to be an actor to role play. You're not actors. You're just the game master is describing the situation, the game world, and you are taking action. You are taking part in that game world. The only reason why there is no reason to go out of character, but when it comes to the rules mechanics, yes, you will have to inform the result of your roll, or when you are spending some sort of resource, a penny, a card, whatever. But outside of that, it's all roleplay in character. And you will feel yourself, I guarantee that if everyone in the group is role-playing without shattering the immersion, you will find yourself transported into amazing, fantastical worlds. It will be an experience like no other. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know your own thoughts on this. As always, thank you to those that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you, and see you later.